There have been some wonderful European nights at Villa Park over the years, not many in the more recent past, but the Aston Villa followers here are doing their best to raise the roof for their team's return to the big time. Villa go into this fixture minus John Carew, their Norwegian international striker, who's been feeling under the weather for the past day or two. But both Luke Young and Nicky Shorey returned to the starting 11 after sitting out Saturday's goalless draw with Portsmouth. Ajax tonight all in blue as opposed to the familiar red and white which served them so well in Europe all those years ago. The 4 times European champions, they have had their hands on the Uefa Cup as well. It is a prize for Aston Villa at the end of this season, and doubtless Martin O'Neill, their manager. Shorey, who left Reading in the summer, might have been playing in the Championship. Instead he finds himself in the Uefa Cup, and he's won the free kick here following that challenge by Gabri. Gabri, another of the players who has been struggling with injury. The Spaniard, another one who was with Barcelona previously. I'm getting increasingly irritated that Gabri isn't retreating the 10 yards.
Certainly think from that position, Nicky Shorey doesn't need to be stood near Ashley Young. I think Ashley Young can whip this in, miss the first man out, get players across the face of goal.
There's Ashley Young who's taken this free kick. And it almost fell to Lawson. Another opportunity now for Villa to stretch this Ajax defence, and it's Gabri who's back there to help the back four out.
Excellent play by James Milner over on that right-hand side. Ball came out to him. Ashley Young with the original free kick, of course. I think Milner nodded it back across goal. Ball was recycled over on the right-hand side and whipped back in. Good pressure from Villa.
Ashley Young again. Change of approach this time. It's Lawson who's made the breakthrough. Less than 8 minutes played. And Martin Lawson, the skipper, has put Aston Villa ahead. His 3rd goal in Europe already this season. And what a European season it could turn out to be for Aston Villa.
Excellent header by Martin Lawson. Holt end on their feet. Excellent finish. It was a really good corner by Ashley Young right on the edge of the 6-yard box. The goalkeeper came for it, Kenneth Vermeer. But as we see there, Martin Lawson just gets up. There you see him in the corner of the screen. Bang. 1-0 Villa.
Martin Lawson has put Aston Villa ahead.
Good player, Vertonghen.
The Ajax are impressed with both Vertonghen and Vermaelen. Vertonghen, the midfielder, has been able to pick out Sarpong. Well read by Luke Young. Spotted the danger very early then.
Again, the Belgium involved, picking the ball up. He's just had 1 or 2 touches, 1 or 2 signs. Sarpong made a fantastic run diagonally across the 18-yard box. But Luke Young was more than a match for it. Read the run, got the challenge in. Corner to Ajax.
Corner which Emmanuelson will take. Oh, it's gone in. They've got their equalising goal. Vermaelen in there together with Vertonghen. Either way, Ajax have equalised from that Emmanuelson corner kick.
Just looking into the replay of it, 1 or 2 questions about Villa's marking. They decided to go zonally, not man for man. Decent ball in by Emmanuelson over on that left-hand side. And there, you see Villa marking zonally. Vermaelen, up he gets, thumping header, just off the underside of the crossbar. Game on.
Ajax with their equalising goal midway through this first half. Bulgarian international. Sarpong. Here's Gabri. Nuno Silva.
Certainly can see there what class Huntelaar's all about in and around the 18-yard box. Really comes alive. Just made a lovely little run in behind. I think it was Nicky Shorey. Gets his side of corner again from this left-hand side in front of the Ajax fans. Villa, though, have plenty of bodies. You see a wall of blue just ready to come in, attack one near, one goalkeeper, one far, one edge of the box.
And again by Mandelson. It's been held on and held just wide. Huntelaar it was who got there just ahead of Lindgren.
All about the delivery from Erby Manuelson. You see it coming in, you see those players attacking, one near, one around the goalkeeper. Unfortunate there. So the ball comes over. I think it's Suarez that gets the tiniest of touches. And there's the predatory Huntelaar at the far post, ready to tap it in.
And by Barry. There's Aston-villa. Now Luke Young. Milner's done brilliantly. It came out to Ashley Young. Terrific opportunity for Ashley Young then.
It's a chance, a real chance for Ashley Young. Did very well, came off that left-hand berth just towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Milner drove the corner across, took the deflection which came over the fullback. Shaped for the top of the foot volley, just maybe a thought.
Huntelaar again. Options both left and right this time. Here's Suarez. Oh, he's had a go. And Brad Friedel wasn't expecting that.
Excellent effort by Luis Suarez. Huntelaar, you see there, charging into the latter stages of Villa's.
Final minute of the first half here at Villa Park. Don't forget that at half-time we will also have highlights from the other UEFA Cup fixture which we've been showing on 5 this evening. Udinese against Tottenham Hotspur. Yet another defeat for Tottenham. The worst ever start to a season. Struggling in the Premier League, bottom of the Premier League. And a defeat as well in the UEFA Cup. Here's Ashley Young. It's come to Barry! Gareth Barry has made it 2-1 to Aston Villa just before half-time. The Ajax defence totally wrong-footed then, stretched again. And Barry there with the simplest finish you can imagine.
All came from that man again, Ashley Young over in the left-hand side. Nicky Shorey just played the little 1-2. And I said earlier on in commentary that Ashley Young had the beating of Bruno Silva, cuts the ball back. And where was the Ajax defending? Flat-footed. Gareth Barry, former skipper. England international, of course. Simplest of tasks. Excellent time to go in at half-time with a 2-1 lead.
And Aston Villa couldn't have left it any later. Just time for Ajax to kick off again after Gareth Barry had restored Aston Villa's lead. They'd gone in front with a thumping header from the skipper, Martin Lawson. Equalised by Bruno Silva. Went on strike last Christmas, refused to play for Groningen. Sure that he made a January switch to Ajax and teamed up again with his Uruguayan international teammate Luis Suarez. Riakoka. Now Ashley Young. Aston-villa has been joined by Barry. There's Aston-villa. Marlin with the interception then, and Aston-villa were trying to find Barry. It's come out to Milner. The shot is deflected. It's a corner this to Aston Villa.
Again, came on the back of decent possession. It started to get a little bit scrappy from both sides in the centre of midfield. Ashley Young, though, again, stretching his legs over on that left-hand side. Played a great little reverse pass into the path of Gabriel Aston-villa. He's ended up going for a corner. Gareth Barry, usually good delivery.
Larson has scored after just 8 minutes of the first half. Good save by Vermeer. And he got up on his feet again to save acrobatically then, and just held on.
Good
It was Shorey with a shot.
Yeah, it was excellent. Good technique from Nicky Shorey, just to keep the ball down. Good save by Vermeer. And then it was the skipper again, right on the penalty spot, Martin Lawson. And the two Villa fans not only delighted to have a big club like Ajax, but delighted to be drawn at home, especially seeing Braga against Pompey, Udinese against Spurs.
Bruno Silva with a cross, and the header was by Zvedanic. Was just offside, wouldn't have counted.
I make that the first time that Silva got forward into an attacking position over on the right. Great cross, beats the first man, all ends up.
Because in fact it was the son of the former Villa Chief Operating Officer Steve Stride, and apparently it's almost a body double for Klaus-Jan Huntelaar. How these stories do the rounds. Spoiler's challenge, which has produced a yellow card.
Just a little bit sloppy, certainly from Luke Young, who gave the ball away to Leonardo, who tried to play the little outside of the left foot round the corner of Carlos Cuellar, former Glasgow Rangers central defender. Picked up a yellow card for his pains. A good free kick position, left-hand side of the 18-yard box. Two options: you can either try and whip it in with the left, get bodies in and around the penalty spot with a header, play a little touch to the right, or Huntelaar, maybe across Brad Friedel.
Given his goal-scoring record, I think Klaus-Jan Huntelaar will have a go from here. Friedel knows it, three in his defensive wall. It is Huntelaar, it's deflected, and deflected over the top of the crossbar. Wall stood firm and did its job, much to Friedel's relief.
It did. Just seeing Huntelaar shaping up for the shot. Not sure it came off in the Villa wall, certainly the central man.
Milner. Noah's done well, easily away from Vermaelen. Challenge there on the edge of the penalty area, but just outside.
Referee right on the spot, excellent refereeing. It was only about 5 or 6 yards from play. James Milner cut inside Vermaelen too easily. Emmanuelson, maybe a little bit of simulation from the young England under-21 international, but Villa will take that free kick. Got to get it up and over quite quickly. Gareth Barry might decide to play it hard and low and just hope that a Villa body gets on the end of it, or a ricochet. It's going to be quite difficult to get it up and over that wall. There's only, what, 15 yards between him and goal.
It is Barry. New year. Next season we will have the Europa League. Vermeer will get that ahead of Agbonlahor, and Agbonlahor has just been caught by the shoulder of the Ajax goalkeeper then.
Well, that's the last thing that Villa need. I think he just caught the outside of his knee. You just see the Villa staff on their feet there, concerned. Massive part of Aston Villa's attacking threat, Gabriel Agbonlahor, and so late in the game. Just have a look, maybe. Vermeer came out towards the edge of the box. Obviously cleared his lines, we get to see it again. There you go, catches him right on the outside, the medial ligament. Quite a nasty one. They'll just hope it's bruising and no ligament damage. Alan Smith helped me back from a broken leg back in my Leicester City days. On the pitch now, stretcher him off.
Well, this is a real worry for Aston Villa. No John Carew this evening, out because of sickness, but they may end the evening minus Gabi Agbonlahor going off on a stretcher following that collision with Kenneth Vermeer. And the damage is to his right knee.
And credit to Gabriel Agbonlahor for chasing the effort down. He obviously thought he could get in on goal, but there's no doubt that the goalkeeper did catch him with his studs on the outside of the knee. He only has to take a little rock, and just see it again. Good pace by Agbonlahor there. Hopefully it'll just be a case of bruising, like I say, on the outside of his left knee, and hopefully the knee won't have overflexed and stretched that outside ligament, because that would be 2, 3, potentially 4 weeks, depending on the damage. See there, Villa fans praying.
They will doubtless hope that Gabi Agbonlahor is fit enough for the Premier League at the weekend, but it's not looking good for the England under-21 international at the moment. It has been a marvellous evening for Aston Villa, but it's
Well, Villa fans and Martin O'Neill will be waiting with bated breath as the final whistle goes that the latter and that injury to Gabriel Agbonlahor isn't serious.
Biggest cheer of the night for the final whistle.